Welcome to my first ever public readout of my book. It's now available on Amazon. Mindset of an Entrepreneur: Strategies, Skills, and Mindset for Achieving Business Growth and Success. I'm super excited for this. It's a fast read, it's a quick read. So, what I'm going to do today, I'll read out the introduction and then I'll discuss it publicly. And you can feel free to ask me questions and also engage. So, welcome to the author's readout: Mindset of an Entrepreneur. Okay, maybe I should read the back. I'll just share and teach, and I also want engagement. So, welcome everyone. It's my first ever author's readout. So, let me read the back so that you know who this book is for. And if this is for you, please grab your chair, grab your coffee, your tea. It's going to be more relaxed, okay? Just easy breezy. I wish I had like a comfy, soft chair. I have my water, right? So, yeah, I'm super excited. So, again, Mindset of an Entrepreneur. I have other books, but they're available in my academy, toyinumesibi.academy. This one in particular is public, okay? So, the back says, those who aspire to build globally relevant brands and businesses must adopt winning mindsets, master entrepreneurship fundamental, right? Adapt business growth strategies, and develop the skills to monetize and structure commercial ventures. Okay? This book will help you, right, begin your entrepreneurship journey with the right mindset, learn what it takes to achieve success, develop the skills for structuring your business for long-term growth. If you're transitioning from your corporate job to become an entrepreneur, like I have done, you will need to embrace entrepreneurship as your new career. Approach it as a student to expand your knowledge base and position yourself to generate your desired results. Everyone who becomes an entrepreneur does so with the hope of achieving great financial returns from their time and their resource investments. With the right mindset, strategies, and skills, you'll be better prepared to compete and win. This book will help first-time entrepreneurs learn what it takes to focus, commit to their goals, discipline themselves, and lead in the marketplace with rigor, resolve, and dedication. So, right there, you can tell that this book, I'm dedicating it to first-time entrepreneurs. Okay? The reason is because if you go from employee mindset to become an entrepreneur, there is a transformation you have to go through. And many times, people spend years in that first phase. This book will help you collapse it and transition faster, right? Because if you don't orient yourself with the right mindset and you show up with tons of assumption, right? Listen, you will suffer. I will say it clearly because that's my job, to tell the truth. Because when people don't know the truth, look at the statistics of failure rates in business, right? Is that this book will help you your very first step. This is about your very first step, making sure that your very first step into entrepreneurship, right? That you are setting yourself up for success. Because that very first step is so important. When people miss it, if you miss that first step, you stumble. Some will recover, some will not. The first 2-3 years, some will recover, some will not. Okay? This book, if you read this book, listen, you are setting yourself up for success, long-term success. Okay? It helps you collapse instead of a 5-year figuring it out like I have done. Okay? I've spent time to document the fundamental things you need to orient yourself towards success as an entrepreneur. So it's dedicated to first-time entrepreneurs. Okay? So I've read the back. I'm going to dive into introduction now. And do engage. And I welcome Miss Rosa. Basically, I'm reading out my book, Mindset of an Entrepreneur. I just read the back so that people understand this is dedicated to first-time entrepreneurs. I also know right? Those who have been in business or as an entrepreneur for 5 years, you will still benefit a lot because many people are still struggling. If you are struggling, if you've been an entrepreneur for a while, and you are questioning why you're struggling, and you want to know why this thing is not as easy as I thought, and you want to reorient yourself, you want to set yourself back on track, this book will help you as well. So first time entrepreneurs, the very first step, making sure you are stepping into this career profession, right? This stepping into this profession, right, with the right outlook, with the right understanding. That's what this is about, because I've seen a lot of stuff, you know. Okay, so let me go into introduction. I'll cover introduction today and then I'll open it for discussion. Okay, so thank you. If you have a copy, we can read, we can discuss. You can grab a copy at Amazon, right? Amazon.com. Soft copies are included as part of enrollment in my academy. In fact, my academy members had this copy way, right? Before it ever got public. And I have books already as well in my academy that my students have access to. But over time, I'll release it publicly. So that's part of the benefit of being in my school. So introduction. Welcome everyone again. This is my first ever readout. Let me know what you think. Rosa, do you want to say something? Go ahead.
Hello, good morning, good morning. Yes, I am so happy that I came into this room.
Yay!
Joanne, you are amazing,
Oh.
amazing. You have just within the 1 minute of you speaking, you just dropped some things in my spirit
Oh.
where I need to do better.
Oh.
So to me, there is two types of people, and there are people that add to your life and people that subtract. You are definitely an addition
Oh.
to my life
Oh.
personally. So I'm excited to be in this room.
Oh.
And anytime I see your name, I just get giddy.
Oh, you just made. Oh, listen, this is going to be delicious. Pull up. Tell your friends to pull up.
Yes, yes. I was supposed to be doing something
Oh my
else.
gosh.
God shifted that. And I'm glad that I said in my spirit, let me just look on Clubhouse, and
Wow.
I am glad that I walked through this room. That you
Thank
are
you.
yes.
We're going to have a party. It's Friday. Okay. Let me start reading introduction. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, because I want this to be interactive, maybe I'll read a paragraph or a segment, and then I'll open it up for questions. Because here's the key, this book, the way I wrote it, right? Every sentence is loaded with deep meaning. Every line. I'm very careful with words. I'm particular with my choice of words. I don't waste words. That's why this is not like a lengthy, this is a quick read and it's effective, it is powerful. I've heard, right, tons of feedback, right? The reason I'm doing this is just to also give people insight. Like, this is not a book you want to ignore. So let me read a paragraph, then I would open it up. If you're joining, thank you so much. Let me know where you're joining from on the other platform. This is a party. Pull up. Tell your friends to pull up. Okay, introduction. Entrepreneurship begins with how we think, the issues we see, the problems we are drawn to help solve, and ultimately the rewards we hope and believe the journey will unlock for us. Some come into entrepreneurship to only make money, some to make a difference, and others anywhere in between. Whichever category you fall into, your business is a reflection of who you are, what you believe, and desire for yourself and others. The journey of entrepreneurship may not be for everyone. And because of this, we need to have a strong desire to see transformation and continue to stay committed to why we began the journey in the first place in order to complete the course. Okay, so that's the first paragraph from introduction. I think I'll be only able to cover introduction today. So basically, that first segment is just talking about why, right? Clarity on why, and acknowledging that people come to it with different why, and that's okay, no judgment. But let's have clarity. Own your why. Pretty much that's what I'm trying to say. Don't deny your why. Don't hide your why. Intentionality is the rule of the game, because listen, as humans, we want to know the intention behind your work. When I teach branding and marketing, listen, when it's time to communicate, I say, right? And okay, I'm going to say a lot because I teach, I have tons of resources in my academy. So I'm going to bring everything together of why I wrote the book the way I wrote it. There are over 300 resources in my academy. Okay. Communication. I'm also teaching, guys. By the way, I'm teaching because that's who I am. Communication is the bedrock of branding, marketing, and sales. Communication. We're talking to humans. We're telling stories. We're carrying our messages. We're persuading people. Humans, right? Entrepreneurship is about human relationship. Realize that. And how you talk to yourself, talk to other people, what people believe about you, what you believe about yourself, on and on and on. So as we're engaging, listen, we are trying to figure out what's your intention. Is your intention to serve me, help me, use me, dismiss me? Like, we want to know. You want to know. We want to know. Trust me. So own your intention. Don't mask it. Many people who try to mask intention. Your intention is to make money. And you're trying to, right, hide that fact. Listen, this is where people start mistrust is shaky, because the currency of entrepreneurship is trust. Particularly when you get into the world of sophisticated international trade, where I can't see you, you can't see me, but we're sending money, goods, and services across the ocean. Listen, trust goes before money exchange. Trust goes ahead of transaction. So the moment you lose trust because you are hiding your intention, game over. Game over. So don't hide your intention. Own it, right? Personalize it, celebrate it. Like, tell the story of your intention, your why. Like, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Let people know, right? You will be more trusted. You'll be trustworthy. You'll be seen as authentic and trustworthy in the marketplace. But when people hide intention, hide this, it goes down south from there. So that's what that first paragraph is for. So let me get reaction. Miss Rosa, you're my crew today. Go ahead. If anything touched you there. Thank you.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely, yes. Thank you for this opportunity. I really appreciate it, and much love to the people that are down in the VIP listening lounge. So the thing that resonated with me was when you're talking about the why. What happened to me a couple basically about a month ago, I had dropped my first ebook, and I would have never thought that my first ebook would have this title. I have been talking about it, so that probably was the reason why. And it's funny because it is about the word why. It's actually the title of my ebook is How to Have a Big Why. And I was like, Lord, why are you? Why is this my first? I would have thought my first book would have been something totally different. But it is, for me, when you were talking just a minute ago, I realized that you have to have a big why. Why are you doing this? So for me, a few years ago, you have to have a big enough why. Your why has to be bigger than your how. The how is going to come. Yes, I really resonated with you, and
I love it.
that yes, your why. You have to have a big why.
Yeah.
And once you have why, just focus on it.
Yeah.
Focus on what you want, not focus on what you don't want. So many people have that conversation of what they don't want. Well, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want this.
Right. You've said several things. Let me dissect a few things that I want to teach. I want to bounce on before I go to the second paragraph. So part of the why, the power of the why, okay, in setting it. So I also teach. Sorry, go on.
I said I love say that the power of the why.
Yes, the power of the why. Because I also teach advanced energetic. Miss Vera, I see you. You're dropping comments. You said I'm loving this, and You are a wealth of information. I sincerely listen. This is my okay. I need to take a moment. Miss Vera is my celebrity friend. I call her my celebrity friend. She's also a client. She's in the movies, like she's everywhere. She just won award. Is it Black Enterprise Icon Award? Did I say that really well? So we have an icon in the room, in the space, people. Listen, Miss Vera, welcome. Oh, I have friends in nice places. I have special friends. Okay, you guys you rock. Okay, let me focus. You totally threw me off, Miss Vera. But thank you. You're welcome. I celebrate you always, just as you celebrate me. So listen, we're doing life together. So what I also want to talk about briefly, the power of the why. In advanced energetics, I've said this before. Your energy, we are energy beings. Listen, your thoughts, your mind, your emotions, your body. We eat food for energy. You get tired, you refuel your spirit, right? We are filled with energy, and our energy, right, propels us to do work. It feeds us. Oh, Miss Vera, yes, she fixed it for me. Legacy award from Black Enterprise. Woo-hoo-hoo. I celebrate you for sure. So yeah, thank you. We have an award winner in the house. Okay. She's also, let me give you some shout outs. She's the founder of Vera More Cosmetics. So go check out your lipsticks and all of those things. Okay. Anyway, there's history to that beauty line. Okay, let me focus back to okay, the power of the why, energetics. You are an energy being, and your energy, okay, is polarized by your thoughts. Those in my school already know this. Your thoughts, negative or positive, will activate your energy. Positive thoughts will lead to positive emotion. Positive emotion will lead to positive action. And this is how the world would experience you. Negative thoughts will polarize your energy negatively. You will feel negative and you act negative, and the world will experience you negatively. Okay. I've also thought about the mind as the GPS of the life. You take in information, you take in knowledge, you process it with your mind. This is where mindset is so important. How you orient your mind, you filter things out, you arrive at conclusion, you make decisions, and based on those decisions, you act, and then guess what? You communicate it to the world. So your thinking, whether you speak or not, how you think, we feel it. But when it is time to craft your message and you speak, when you are communicating with the world, when you are expressing yourself to the world, in written with your words, in written and spoken form, guess what? We will feel the energy behind it, if it is positive or negative. This is the impact and the influence you're having on the world. You are in control. So the power of the why is that with your mind, you experience the world, but with your mouth, with your words, with your actions, right? With your place of expression, written and spoken form, the world is experiencing you. The world is experiencing us every day. Why is this important? When you know your why and you own your why, your energy will be charged up with that message. And as you're standing or talking or selling or engaging in the marketplace, listen, your aura speaks. If you are confused in your mind, listen, we know you are confused. If you are confident, if you know who you are, we will know. If you know your product is the best thing since sliced bread, and you believe it and you know, and your thoughts support this stuff, when you show up to speak, when you show up, listen, the whole world will respect and listen to you. This is where you become magnetic. The power of the why, right, will help you in attracting those who want to participate in your energy, in your space. I just went into advanced energy. Everything is connected because entrepreneurship is the highest expression of human creativity. If you've created something that is powerful, that is helpful, and you know it, you've got to know it first. Before you come out here to convince anybody, you've got to believe it. You've got to eat that soup first. Listen, if I cook food, If you cook food, right, and you taste it, and you go, guess what will happen to everybody? Let me taste. We want to participate, we want to taste it. But if you taste your own food and you go, salt, pepper, we will be like, deal with that stuff before you offer it to me. Deal with your soup. Deal with it. Make it desirable before you offer it into the marketplace. This is the mistake, guys. Many people are looking for the market to validate them. We are not in the business of validating you. Validate yourself. Validate your product. Do your research. When you know it's delicious, then it's like, I want you to taste it. Listen, taste it. It's a different energy. You create a different energy around you. When you know your why and you're clear of the impact you want to make in the world, and you own it, and you celebrate yourself, and you clap for yourself, and you approve of yourself, and you are confident that this thing works, you will attract your people, your tribe. So that's the power of a why. So let me quickly move on to I'm on Introduction, Mindset of an Entrepreneur. This is my book, available on Amazon, Strategy, Skills, and Mindset for Achieving Business Growth and Success. This is the first ever readout publicly, authors readout on the book. So let me know, right? This is experimentation. Okay? Let me know what you think. And listen, it's you what you see is what you get. This is it. And I wish we could all get ourselves into a coffee shop and just cozy it up, hot chocolate, hot cocoa, girlfriend laughters. Guys are welcome to. I'm just saying me. I love the female energy. The way we laugh, the way we have fun. It's such a breezy, it's such a light space. Women, we create that enjoyable, playful, joyful space. So I enjoy it. Anyway, nothing. Okay. Let me not go down a rabbit hole, guy. Let me stay focused. Okay. Okay. As I ventured from my corporate world into entrepreneurship, the lessons I gained through both my own experience and, okay, let me close this out, and my background in supporting the biggest brands in the world now influence how I support my clients. I design business development frameworks, entrepreneurship journey maps, workbooks, courses, mindset, and success coaching programs to support people around the world. And this book encompasses some of the principles I teach. Many start the entrepreneurship journey with a one-dimensional focus, the money they want to make, not realizing that money is actually the reward of getting several things right. Money generated from cash flow is the outcome of having a well-structured business that continues to serve a need in the world. If you get it right, you will be rewarded. And if you do not get it right, you will most likely not see the reward you desire. Many in business build primarily with emotion, driven by what they want. Entrepreneurship is, however, about how effective you are in delivering what others want and then being rewarded for that work. The customer is the heart of a business venture because they bring cash flow into your business. You are not the heart, but you are the architect, designer, and visionary. If you do not put your customers where they belong, you will struggle with scaling to the next level. Scaling a business is about automation and expansion. You need processes defined and streamlined so that you can automate them to scale. Processes can be designed from repeatable and predictable activities and tasks in your business. If you have not designed such, you will limit your own growth. Business development is taking a technical approach to designing solutions valuable enough that other people are willing to acquire them for the exchange of money. I'm going to stop there, right? I still have maybe one more line, one more summary or segment to read. But the last line I just shared, trust me, you want to sit on that line. Business development is taking a technical approach. Technical, not emotional. Technical, not emotional. I've seen too many entrepreneurs go with, oh, me, oh, me. The market is not looking for your problem. The market is asking, can you solve my problem? This is why I tell entrepreneurs and encourage them, fix yourself behind closed door. Because when you show up to the marketplace, show up with your A game. Because every unresolved thing within you is seeping. You are communicating it into the world, whether you like it or not, right? If you have limited belief, you show up, we know. You're lacking confidence, you show up without confidence, we know. Anything you're experiencing that is negative within your system, within you, don't bring it into the market. It is damaging your brand. Fix it. This is why we say coach, advisors, mentors. I have saved people and places that nourish you, that helps you deal with your stuff, because you do not want those stuff to corrupt your work. Do you get me? You don't want to impact your own progress. Everything starts and ends within this stuff. So I say again, business development is taking a technical. You need clarity to be more technical. You need clarity to be more strategic. You need clarity to think clearly about solving a problem as a solution provider, as to resolve problems, to, right? We need clear minds, open hearts to feel, to think. We need safe spaces. So here's the key. This is why mindset and personal development came in for me. Is that when I teach technical, remember I talked about now, business development is a technical approach, not emotional approach. And as I'm coaching and teaching, I'm realizing, listen, I'm teaching you technical business skills, but you are interpreting it and showing up emotionally. Can I really go online? Can I really do video? Oh, I'm telling you about marketing, distribution of your message, why it's mathematical, it's statistics, it's about probability. And you're going, oh, I don't like Instagram. I don't like this. I'm shy. Oh, deal with that stuff. When I'm teaching technical, right, design thinking, customer journey map, people are going, I don't even like my customers. They are too this, they are too that. That is emotional approach. It doesn't favor you. The only emotion that matters is you tracking the emotions of the people. Their own mood is what matters. Their own mood, their own emotion, your own emotion. Listen, pack that stuff when it is business development. Now, when it is time to sell, marketing sales, I now come up with another strategy. I say passion sells, desire buys. That's when passion for your work. You have to show up passionately, just as I am right now. Listen, you wake me up in the night, I will read you some books. I will quote you some stuff. Passion sells, desire buy. Passion is a currency. And desirability is what we'll buy. Okay, that's another topic. But here's the key. This sentence is loaded. Business development is taking a technical approach to designing solutions valuable enough. Okay? You design solution that is valuable enough that other people, they have to see the value. Other people are willing to acquire. They want to acquire. Listen, if you create something of value and there's no desirability, one, you in your own mind, value in your own mind may not be value in the other people's mind. Yesterday, somebody was asking, what's the definition of value? People just say value. I said, it's simple. Value is anything anybody wants. Value is something that is desired. And value is personal. What I value, what I desire, you may not like it, you may not value it. So what you create, your solution, your product and service, to you it may be valuable. Please, you're looking for people that agree with that statement. This is why I always say it will save you, it will save first-time entrepreneurs so much pain. When you are attempting, don't ever attempt to convince somebody to value what you value. I'm picking my words very carefully. Convince. Convincing is different from persuasion. There's a different energy behind it. I will persuade you in a very joyful, meaningful way. I'm persuading you that this book is valuable. You want to grab a copy. And I'm persuading you by sharing some of the content. I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a great time. Hopefully, you too are enjoying. Listen, we are having a party here. And if that party is desirable and you desire the knowledge, you go and buy it. But I'm not here to convince you. Listen, convince yourself. I'm not that energy of, oh, you have to buy. Oh, I'm not interested in that. But listen, I will enjoy my creation. And I'm looking for people who will lick it up. I'm saying you don't force, you don't impose, you don't force. Here is what I would do if I cook a delicious soup. The smell of it will persuade you like, smells good. That's our job in marketing. To create appeal, right? Not to go, come like that negative. So watch out for that. Again, this sentence, I'll read it again because listen, every line is loaded. Business development is a technical, not emotional. It's a technical, right? Are people listening? I hope, because I am particular. I'm very particular. I'm very, very particular. I will dot my I's and cross my T because at the levels that I operate, government, all those, listen, every word matters, right? Because it's loaded. So business development is taking a technical approach. Listen, why am I laughing? I'm having fun. I've never done this before and I'm already enjoying it. I'm going to do it again for sure. Business development is taking a technical approach to designing solutions valuable enough that other people are willing to acquire them for the exchange of money. That's summary. How you are going to be technical, skills. In fact, chapter 1, we've not gone there. Chapter 1 is it takes skills. That's the chapter 1. It takes skills. And I'll tell you the skills that is required for success in entrepreneurship. So let me run through the last one and then that will be the last read and then we can discuss, okay? Okay. Entrepreneurship. Wait, let me take a sip of water. I'm checking myself. Okay, thank you for your patience, everyone, and welcome to those joining. This is Author's Readout on Mindset of an Entrepreneur. I'm the author of Mindset of an Entrepreneur, Strategy, Skills, and Mindset for Achieving Business Growth and Success. And I'm reading out today the introduction part of my book. Entrepreneurship is also about designing business models that work both for you and those you wish to serve. Their desire for your solution must be high enough through their own eyes, and the reward you will demand must be acceptable to them. Your brand will allow you to influence the value perception of your products and services. Low desire for your creations will translate to low demand and reward for you. The reach of your business will drive growth for you because the more people you can reach, the higher the chances of serving more people and being rewarded by them. The laws of demand and supply rule in business. If you understand the nature of demand, then you are able to meet demand when you become the preferred supply. This book is written for those who want to develop winning strategies, skills, and mindsets that will help them build the right business structures around their ideas so that they can deliver financial results for themselves and value for those they wish to serve. You deserve to be rewarded for doing the work, right? You deserve to be rewarded if you do the work. Adopt the mindset of an entrepreneur to guarantee your own success. There are several lines here that is extremely powerful. Business model engineering. Remember, I talked about technical skills, right? Technical skills, I teach them, but guess what also happened? When I realized that many people are still, drowning in emotional struggle and turmoil, right? You need a clear mind to be technical. So that's why I designed the game plan personal development programs, right? The game plan one, 12 strategies for winning in life and business, about champion mindset, clarity. I cover 12 strategies. It also comes with a workbook. The masterclass is 3 hours in my school. And then the workbook will take you at least good 2 hours to complete. So 5 hours on mindset in that. Game plan 2.0, which I launched this year, was 30 keys to unlock success. It's a reprogramming towards success orientation, wealth creation. There are 12 hours of that, 30 days of 12 hours total. I had to design. And now again, I'm also running the Abundant Life series. We have been teaching on energetics, mindsets, right? On and on. Why is this important? It's because for you to achieve success in business, you've got to dig yourself out of emotional turmoil. Emotional stuff is that's what I've seen, is keeping people from pursuing success. Everyday life is super busy. So people are not able to prioritize the things they need to prioritize. But guess what? They're investing time and energy in managing chaos. You don't want that. This is where energetics, personal development, spiritual practices come in. Listen, everybody that has achieved success in business, you've got to have a spiritual practice, a daily practice, right? I call it like, it's like brushing your teeth. Germs are trying to attach to your teeth. Your job is to brush it away. Is that every single day when you wake up, when you sleep at night, your brain has filed the previous things. You don't know what your brain filed. Everything you expose yourself to, stories, movies, right? The brain doesn't know which one you believe or not, right? But it will soak that stuff in your subconscious. And guess what? Your reality will now be shaped by those things. So you're supposed to have spiritual practices, spiritual principles, where you detect what I call viruses in your system and delete them. But if people don't see that as a priority, if they don't invest in that emotional, right, mindset work, energy work, it's tough to be an entrepreneur and create, because creativity requires positivity. It's like a plant that needs to grow. It's like when you sow a seed, the plant needs to flourish. Guess what? Toxicity will kill the plant. So to nourish your idea, you need a sense of possibility, right? Expansion. You need to expand yourself. You need to, right, abundant thinking, unlimited resources. You need to believe that there's unlimited resources in the world, that anything you want to do, right, you can attract everything or pursue everything you need, one or the other. Either you attract people saying, like for me last year, like, listen, I was just doing, like, I attracted a lot of great stuff. I won't even, let me not go there, right? Maybe let me tell you one. For example, the program I had with United Nations, right? Given the work I do and the publication of my work, they're like, Toyin, we have this project. Are you interested? Send us your this. I'm like, listen, yes, please wash me with good things. I have capacity. Yes. So you need to believe that you will attract. And then there's also the pursuit. If I want it, I pursue it. Listen, a proposal. I want you. Listen, I will pursue. I will pursue and I will attain what I pursue. Right? But guess what? Those two things are not true for most people in the world, that they can attract. Right? Even the principle of attraction is, listen, we are all looking for positive energy. Right? We are all looking for positivity. But if you've doused yourself in negative, oh, the government is this, oh, the government is that, oh, is nobody wants to participate in that. I'm not interested in that. You are not interested in that. But guess what? People's thinking, right? They've buried themselves, right? They are immersed in a box, loaded with toxicity, loaded with toxic mind, immersed in toxicity, locked themselves, and then God gives them dreams, business dreams, and they're like, oh, there's no time. Oh, no money. Oh, nobody to help. Oh, no support. Right? So they go nowhere. Break out from that. You've got to break out from that. And that's why the mindset work comes before the technical work. Because I can teach you all the technical skills for you to structure your business. But if you don't believe in your own self, if you don't believe in your work, if you don't believe that you can pursue and attain, that you can attract and become, There's nothing I can do. There's no help there. There's no help. So anyway, I've done with introduction. Let me know what you think. Every sentence in this book is loaded. Let me quickly read. Now we're in a table of content. Let me read the heading for each of the chapters. So I just read introduction. Then chapter 1, it says it takes skills. Number 2, first time entrepreneurs. Next one, corporate to entrepreneurship, like transformation, right? Mindset of an entrepreneur, power of sales and persuasion, the principle of market niche, become a winner, entrepreneurship and success fundamentals, consumer versus producer, the audacity to ask, the power of relationships, networking and next level results, marketing with social media, capacity and personal development, grow your influence, sell your story. Who are you solving for? What solutions will you offer? Ride the wave. The power of education, build for the long term. How well do you know your customers? Strategy will secure you results. Business growth strategies, passion sells, desire buys. Wealth creation misconceptions, unlock growth. And the final one, equation for success. Thank you everyone for being going on this ride with me, this experimentation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to be closing out now and I'll see you around. Uh Andrew is in the space. Would you like to come up stage briefly? If you want to ask a question. If not, this is it. Introduction. I've completed that. Hopefully, I've given you something to think about. And do head over to toyinumesiri.academy for so much more resources. And then please order your copy on Amazon. You can search for my name, Toyin Umesiri, or the title of the book, Mindset of an Entrepreneur. Thank you again. Andrew, you're coming to the stage. Okay, I'll give you a few minutes. Welcome. Introduce yourself. Let me know your thoughts.
Yeah, actually, I joined rather late. I just joined about 5 minutes ago, so I missed most of the presentation. But I will definitely get a copy and look forward to reading it and providing some response to you.
Thank you. Are you an entrepreneur or you're thinking of becoming one?
Oh no, I'm a seasoned entrepreneur.
Awesome.
I do mergers and acquisitions advisory. I have a telecom business here in the U.S. and looking at some other projects in the Caribbean and also in the U.S. also.
Awesome. So welcome for sure. And there's a replay on my YouTube. So this is also broadcasting live, YouTube, LinkedIn, actually LinkedIn as well. On my profile, you can catch the replay video. And where else? Facebook, Instagram, and then Clubhouse for the audio. So thank you everyone. This has been fun. Thank you, sir. And listen, if it's not fun, why are you doing it? That's why a lot of the things I teach, I say in terms of longevity in business, design it around your personality, right? That, like, because for me, I have options on what I could be doing with my time, but I choose this path. I don't claim to be a dentist. I don't claim to be a doctor. I don't claim to be a pilot. But listen, when it comes to business growth and success, I've dedicated myself to study it, master it. I also have a TV show here in Illinois, really based on this book as well. So every week I'm in studio and I work with the mayor's office, the communications team. And in April, we're moving into a new studio. So I'm looking forward to bringing in guests to join me do my live recording as well. So we'll see. Thank you again. Bye for now.